20 years old, and I'm currently taking part in the Language Assistant Programme as a part of my university year abroad. And so I could gain some valuable teaching experience, and so I could also practice and use my Spanish on a daily basis. So I'm currently teaching in Andalusia in a town called Puente, Genil, which is about 45 kilometers south of Cordoba. When I found out I was going to be teaching in Puente Genil, I was quite nervous, quite apprehensive, because I'd never heard of the town before. It seemed quite rural, it seemed too far to commute. I wasn't sure if I'd make friends easily, I wasn't sure who I'd live with. But when I arrived, I managed to find a flat with a Spanish girl who studies here in Puente Genil, and she is really, really lovely. She's really helped me a lot. And I also have a group of friends here who teach in local English academies, who have really, really helped me to settle in and feel at home. Puente Genil is quite a traditional town. It's quite a few tapas bars, a few shops, and because there isn't a lot of there isn't a network of language assistants here, it's really pushed me out of my comfort zone and encouraged me to meet other people, speak Spanish every day, which is something I don't think I would have had the chance to do if I was living in a bigger city with other language assistants, for example. Also, an advantage of living in a town and not many other language assistants here is the fact that you'll have a lot of opportunities to give private classes after school. So another way to earn money on top of your language assistant salary, which is really good for traveling and things like that. And also, I would say that living here has given me more of an authentic experience, because I've experienced local traditions, local festivals, which has been really, really, really nice actually. And I would say also that not having a placement in a big city doesn't mean that you're confined to your town. It actually, it's encouraged me to visit lots of other places in Spain, like Cordoba, Malaga, Seville, Barcelona, Madrid, and also the little towns that are in the province of Cordoba as well, which is really nice. So in terms of my job, in terms of actually being a language assistant, I'm teaching in two schools, a primary school called Dulce Nombre and a secondary school called Andres Bojoyo. When I found out I was going to be teaching in a secondary school as well as a primary school, I was quite nervous because it wasn't really something I had much experience doing. And because I'm only 20, I wasn't sure that my students would respect me as a teacher because I'm not really that much older than they are. But as soon as I arrived at the school, all the students were so lovely. They were so attentive, really interested in what I've got to say, which really, really helps me to enjoy teaching every day. And one thing I would say is that a lot of the schools in Andalusia are actually bilingual centres, which means that rather than teaching English, I'm actually teaching maths and science and history, but in English. And when I found that out, I was quite worried because it's not really something I've not really studied maths and science since I was at school myself. But all the teachers have been really kind and supportive. So whenever I have to plan a lesson, they're always so helpful, which really, really does help when I'm teaching a subject that I don't have much knowledge about. And also my coordinator has been so lovely, so wonderful and supportive, and looks after me when I'm here and make sure I'm okay, which really, really helps. and makes me feel really welcome when I'm in the school. So overall, I would say that I'm having a really, really good experience, and I definitely would encourage other people to take part in the language assistant program, and also to not be too worried if you get placed in a town rather than a city, because you'll still have a really, really good experience.
Having the opportunity to be an auxiliar was something that was just really unique and rewarding for me. Uh, if I had the chance to do it again, I would 100% jump on it. Um, I love all the people and I miss them all dearly. Most of them I still consider to be as like a second family to me. It's just a really great opportunity. If you're considering it, I 100% would endorse it. I would say, jump in, sign up, do it now, don't look back. You won't regret it, I promise.